Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to online learning. This is your, I believe, second day, and I want to share with you a great resource. And I'm going to pause and turn my camera around and share the screen. So hold on one second. Okay, so we're going to see if sharing the screen here you'll be able to see all of this. So I'm going to take you to this website, readworks.org. It's right here in my site. There's a direct link right to it, and if you click on it, it should take you right there. I forgot to remind you, though, that you do want to make a note of that class code. That's going to be important. I've copied and pasted it, but um, it will also automatically pop up when I try to log in. So let's take a look right here. It pops up right there, and we continue, and then we will. Oops, sorry. Here we go. This happened to me before. Well, we don't want to do that. Oops. There we go. Let's see, hold on. Oh, I think we can do this. There we go. All right, so yours should pop up with all of the names, and the passwords for everyone are 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can change that, though. I'm not going to change that in my system here. But you have different kinds. Each student at each grade level has different assignments. These are different things that I have already assigned to you that are just available to you. These are learning opportunities for you. So don't feel like you have to complete them all. But I wanted to give them to you as options, things that you can do that will help you study and will help improve your comprehension skills. So each grade level has a different set of assignments, different articles that you can read. These are great ways to boost your knowledge and your information. And they also have questions that go along with them, or in the case of these article a day sets, you might read, maybe there are 5 or 6 little articles about one single topic, which is awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and look at this food and farming right here, and you can see there are 10 different articles that you can read. But the great thing is that no matter what kind of a reader you are, you can look for the shorter ones or the longer ones, but no matter what kind of reader you are, if you need a little bit of support or you would like to listen to it and then read it, or listen and follow along, you can click the play button and you can follow along and read with it. So read along as it's being read to you. So that's great. This is all about bread baking now and then. And after you read it, and I'm not going to read this now because I want to show you some other things too. After you read it, you can click on the book of knowledge and write 2 or 3 things that you learned from the article. Now make sure that you read and listen, or listen to and read the entire thing. Make sure you listen to it. And then when you're ready, you can have an adult help you, or you can do it yourself. And I might say, people all over the world eat bread. Bread, looks different in different parts of the world. Bread is something that all societies eat as a part of their diet. All right, so there's my little book of knowledge information, and I type a few questions, just will help me remember what the article is about, and then I click submit, and then I'll submit right there. And then the great thing is that I can look and see what other things that I've written about. So, and then I can read additional articles about that if I want. Then the next place to go is, these are all article a day. So there are, like I said, anywhere from 10 to 11, 12 articles about a set topic, like about animals. You also have this opportunity to become a meaning mapper. It asks you to connect maps of words to help you discover all the ways that words connect. We can do it as a class. We can do it, we can add articles or add words after you read certain articles. So we might start with protect. I might say protect means to take care of something, someone, or something. All right, and that we can save that. So then, and then we can add a new word. We could add a new word, like I can say maybe endangered species, right? We want to protect, maybe it's I'm trying to think of something. Well, bald eagles were at one point on the endangered species list. So you can add different ideas and then save and it connect. Oh, it's let's see. I'm going to say hold on one second. I'm thinking of one. Let's say pandas. Pandas. Okay, and then I'll save. Those are on the endangered species list. They're protected. And then you can continue to add more ideas to connect. That's mind mapping, meaning mapping. And then if you go back to the assignments, you can go to other pages. And again, Mrs. Varner assigned all different kinds of things. The next kind of assignment that's available to you is one called a paired text. And that is two great passages, two specific passages or texts that are about the same topic. And this one is about helping other countries. This one is about jobs. So if I click on jobs, what you'll see, it says read both passages to answer the questions. So, and again, I've got that recording for you so that you can listen and have that read out loud to you if you'd like as you're following along. And then read both passages. So this is a short one right here. It says, this is about meet the school nurse. And it says, some schools have a special helper. That helper is the school nurse. What does the school nurse do? The nurse helps you if you feel sick or get hurt. The nurse might give you an eye test or a hearing test. The nurse shows you the right way to wash your hands. The nurse also teaches you about healthy foods. Be sure to thank your school nurse for helping you stay healthy. And I think of course, Mrs. Tyson, our wonderful nurse. And then passage 2 is called Important People. And this one is a little bit longer. It says the janitor is the person who helps keep the school clean. Every morning, students come from all over and walk into the school building. A building can get dirty, especially when a lot of people go into it. The janitor sweeps and mops the floors so that the dirt brought in gets cleaned up. The teacher is the person who runs the classroom. The teacher helps you learn about different topics and gives you assignments. If you don't understand something, you can ask the teacher for help. The principal is the person who is in charge of the whole school. The principal is the leader of the school. The principal is in charge of all the teachers at the school. The principal is the person whom parents call when they want to talk with someone about the school. The principal usually sets high expectations for the students and makes sure that learning is happening in the school. American schools are in a city or town. The city or town has a leader too, just like our school is in Bexley. The leader is usually called the mayor. The mayor is in charge of running the government of the city or town. The mayor works with the people in the city or the town and the other people in the government to fix the problems of the city or the town. The mayor has a lot of responsibility. An American city or town is located within a state. Just like a city or town has a leader, a state has a leader too. That would be a governor, like our Governor DeWine. The leader of a state is called the governor. An American state is a part of the United States. There are 50 states and each one has a governor. The person who's the leader of the United States of America is called the president. There have been over 40 presidents throughout the course of America's history. The first president of the United States of America was George Washington, who is the current president. So again, these are just, this is all information about important people in our world. And then you would click to the questions. It says some schools have a special helper. Who is that helper? And for the article, Meet the School Nurse, we know that a nurse is a special helper in a school. And what I like is that you can use those words right here, do you see right here, to help you spell them correctly in your answer. But you'll want to write it in a complete sentence, not just put the word nurse, because this is good practice for writing responses. And if you can't remember what does a school nurse do, I'm going to click back to number 1. And it says she helps you if you get sick or hurt. She might give you a hearing test or an eye test. So then we can say right here, the nurse, helps you when you, get sick or hurt. She might also give you an eye or hearing test. Okay, and then of course we would answer the, so the person in charge of a school, the principal is the person in charge of a school. And then is a principal an important person? Support your answer with evidence from the article. I would say if we look back here and we read that section about the principal, it says the principal is in charge of all the teachers at the school. So that's pretty important. So I'm going to say yes. The principal is an important, principal is an important person because they are in charge of all of the teachers in the school. Okay, so right here, we now use both articles to answer 5 and 6. It says compare a school nurse with a principal. And if you remember, we've talked about compare. Compare is how things are alike. So I would say a school nurse and a principal both work in a school. They both help people in the school. Specifically, they both help children in a school. All right, and then the last one, is a school nurse an important person? Support your answer with evidence from both articles. Oh, so we know from passage 1 about the school nurse, but what does it say right here? And it doesn't mention a school nurse here, but we would say that they, well, we can say that they're part of a school that helps students learn. Okay, where many students attend every day. So yes, a school nurse is an important person because they help children who are sick or hurt. There are many children in a school, so they have a lot of kids to help. So that would be kind of something from both articles, because the second article talks a lot about the fact that there are a lot of children in a school building. So then we would submit. And the nice thing is that once you submit, Mrs. Varner will be able to read what your answers, which is great. And then you can look for additional articles and things. So I hope this helps you. I'm going to stop sharing and just let you know that I think we'll stop the recording. This is a great resource for you. So please check it out and let me know. Send me a message to let me know how it's going.